Nigeria's Academic Staff Union of Universities ASUU has given the federal and state governments a 3-week ultimatum to implement the Memorandum of Understanding and Agreements they reached with the union, threatening that lecturer might be constrained to resume nationwide industrial action. Now, the union also decried the rising debt profile of the country, describing government's borrowings as reckless. It expressed regret that while public debt was rising, the cost of governance was also skyrocketing, adding that there was a need to declare austerity measures on government apparatuses and drastically reduce the cost of governance. Addressing journalists at its headquarters in Abuja, ASUU President Emmanuel Osadeke said the union was worried that almost 1 year since it suspended the 9-month strike over non-implementation of the 209 agreement, the federal government was yet to honor agreements reached with the university workers. He listed some of the outstanding issues to include funding for revitalization of public universities' earned academic allowances, deployment of the University Transparency Accountability Solutions, and promotion arrears. Other sounding issues highlighted by ASUU included renegotiation of 209 ASUU federal government agreement and inconsistencies in IPPIS payment. The Nigerian government has demanded a full autopsy on the sudden and mysterious death of Itunu Babalola, a Nigerian lady sentenced to 20 years imprisonment for alleged human trafficking in Côte d'Ivoire. Chairman of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erwa, made the demand while condemning the death of the lady and said to have been wrongfully jailed. In a statement by the Commission's spokesman, Abdul Rahman Balogun, NIDCOM revealed that Itunu's case caught its attention about 5 months ago. For Dabiri Erwa, the death of the lady was a tragic blow that came at a time when the Nigerian mission in Côte d'Ivoire had engaged the services of a lawyer to handle her appeal case. According to her, Itunu was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment for an offense she did not apparently commit. She had accused an Ivorian of a robbery at her residence and insisted on filing a case against him. The statement explained that the accused, who happens to be related to an Ivorian policeman, asked her to drop the case, but she insisted on getting justice. Itunu went ahead to file charges against him and allegedly used a different name to file the case, and somehow a case of robbery which she filed mysteriously turned to a case of human trafficking against her. Now, controversial Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has said that bandits terrorizing the country are ready to drop their arms if education opportunities and other basic amenities are provided for Fulani herdsmen at the grassroots. Gumi said this while inspecting a school he built at Kagaku Grazing Reserves, Kaduna State, during funding from Mosque Foundation Limited. Gumi, who has been campaigning for amnesty for the bandits, said this center, which is designed to educate the herdsmen, is replicated everywhere in the country. Nigerians will live in peace. He said instead of spending billions on military hardware to fight the bandits, Nigeria should spend such money on schools and teachers. Gumi said he spoke with the bandits and expressed willingness to drop their arms and embrace peace if their children can be given education and other social amenities. Now, Sokoto State Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal yesterday presented the State Appropriation Bill for 2022 fiscal year to the State House of Assembly. The budget, christened Budget of Accomplishment and Sustainable Development, the governor stated that the budget is estimated to amount to 188,129,495.84 naira, with 59% dedicated to capital projects, while recurrent gulp 41% accordingly. He explained that the 2022 budget, when approved, would focus on the completion of the ongoing developmental projects across the state, as well as the initiation of various new ones. According to him, the sectoral allocation for 2022 shows that education has the highest vote of over 37 billion naira, making up to 20% of the total budget. Now, the Soludo Media Group has revealed that Anambra Governor-elect Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo will create 520,000 jobs and 4,000 youth millionaires in 4 years. This was the contention of Soludo's close ally and convener of the group, Apoli Onyeka, while addressing the media in Abuja. According to him, Anambra under Soludo's watch would patronize only products made in Anambra State, while sounding a clear warning to all those that would find themselves in his cabinet to embrace the new democratic order and always act by the rule or be trapped by it. He expressed optimism that the Soludo would never succumb to the antics of political godfathers. President Muhammadu Buhari says the federal government has provided funds for the establishment of laboratories in all federally tertiary institutions and its research centers. Buhari said this while speaking at the second regional annual scientific conference and induction of elected fellows of the West African Postgraduate College of Medical Laboratory Science on Monday in Abuja. President Buhari, who was represented by the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagie Ohanire, said with the support of development partners, federal government has strengthened laboratory capacity in the country than ever before in history. The president said a World Health Organization also helped in training Nigerian scientists, improving their capacity to conduct tests and get to where the country were today.